We're here again at Measham Auctions, collecting our fourth, I think it is, in our fourth car in our series of how to make money out of cheap cars, buying them from the auctions. Now, the last Citroen C1 that we had, as you know, went really fast. We only had that in for 4 days. Hopefully this one will go the same way. The one we've just picked up looks really clean, so we'll have a look around it in a minute. I'm Pete Austin and this is all about cars. This is the little beauty that we just picking up from Measham. Now, the colour I think is really nice. The bodywork, looking around it, is in excellent condition. There's no dents or scratches anywhere. Not a lot for us to do really. All looking good at the back. When we get the car home, we'll have a proper good look at it and I'll tell you all about the car itself. But just to have a quick look, the interior is absolutely spotless. So let's give it a turn over and see how we get on. Turned over straight away, so that's always a good sign. We'll take it for a little thing around there. Okay, so that's our fourth car, like I say, in this series of how to buy cars from an auction, nice and cheap, and sell them at a cheap price. So we're just going to get the car home now. We'll have a good look around the car in a bit more detail. See you in a bit. Okay, so we've got the car back home and it's on the drive. And what a little gem we've got from the BCA auctions. Now I'm going to show you around the car and you'll be surprised at what a nice little car it is. I think this car is going to go really fast, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it whatsoever. All we're going to do really on this car is a quick service, because we do that regardless. Then we'll do a mop, polish, clean the interior, full MOT, and the car will be ready for sale. So let's have a look around and I'll show you the car. Okay, here's the car. And what a little gem it is. So open the door. The interior is absolutely spotless, as you've seen when we pick it up from the auction. Let me just send that over. I'll have to adjust that. The dashboard is really clean. No marks, scratches or anything like that. And like I say, the interior, the seats, really good. So look at the back. The carpets. This car has been well looked after. Got some mats there to go down, which is nice and colour matching. Very good. Door cards, really clean. No scratches on the paintwork around here. It's really nice example. Let's have a look at the boots. It's definitely a small boot, as you can see. You get a few bags of shopping in there. What we've got here, some more carpets, parcel shelf. I think on the other one it was missing, so That's a bonus. Around here, look at the bodywork. It's very clean, very tidy. I'm well impressed. Look round here. Look at that. Nice. Let's have a look at the massive engine that's in this car. Let's have a look at the engine. I think this is probably one of the cleanest engines that we've ever got from BCA. Have a look. Look at that. Beautiful. I think I got one of these on my lawnmower. Only joking. These are a great little efficient engine, and the good thing about these cars as well, only £20 a year tax, so really economical to drive, and that's why so many people love them. That is impressive. The lights, let me look at the lights. You look at these, I don't have to do a light restoration on the glass, on the lenses, so that's another bonus. Not even faded one bit, so really impressed. A very good buy from BCA. And I suppose you want to know the price. Well, the price that we paid for this was $850 on a hammer, and I think with fees $1,145 out the door. So there's a good margin on this car for us, especially if you don't have to spend any money on it, which I don't think we will be. And this is going to, again, like I said, I think this will fly out. When we sold the last one, this is no word of a lie, we sold the last one and we must have had about 15 people messaging us asking us if we can get another one in. So we'll get in touch with those and see if they're interested. So not only have we got a great car, we got a list of people who are interested in it already. There's one thing I want to show you on these, is this. When you look at the black parts of the car, you see how dull those have become around here. And you can especially see on the bumper there. Okay, it's going a bit grey, it's supposed to be jet black. But when I finish detailing this car, those will come up absolutely like new. When I do this, I'll show you the product that I use. It's really cheap, really easy to apply, and I'll show you while I'm doing it. Honestly, it makes such a big difference. So next thing to do, get the jet wash out and get on cleaning this car. We've been doing to the little Citroen C1 since we got it back from Measham Auctions. Well, the first thing we did, or I did, was clean the interior. It wasn't that bad, but obviously if you're going to sell the car, you want it looking its best. So a good clean on the interior. There's a fair bit of dust, dirt in the cup holders and stuff like that. So all that's up. Cleaned all the carpets, seats, everything's looking spotless. Then I turned my attention to the paintwork and giving it a nice good deep clean, jet wash, pre-wash, all that sort of stuff. And then we gave it a real good polish, and the paintwork has come up really nice. There's a few little scratches here and there on the bumper at the front, but when you look at the price that we're going to be selling this at, those are just age-related marks. As promised, I'm going to show you the type of product I use to clean the black plastic on the outside of this car. It's a nice cheap product, but it does an absolutely brilliant job. So this is the product that I use. It's Meguiar's Ultimate Black Plastic Restorer, and I find it does a really good job restoring the faded black plastics that are on the outside of your car, but it's a really cheap way of doing it, because that only cost me about £8 for a whole bottle, and there's quite a lot in it. So let me show you what it looks like now. As you can see, the sun and the weather has faded it to almost a grey or very whitish marks all over it. Let me show you, give you a little demonstration, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I've completed it. Oops. So it's a bit on a rag, and just rub it across the surface, and you can instantly see the difference there. Now this particular bumper has faded quite a lot, so I would imagine the best thing to do on this one is to do at least 2 coats to get it looking really nice and black again, like it would from the factory. So I'm going to continue doing this. I'm definitely going to put 2 coats on because it is faded quite a lot, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. Now look at that for a difference. That looks a lot better. It's come up really good. From a bit of a distance, you can see how it makes the car look a lot nicer. Now, none of the products that I use in any of my videos are sponsored, so if you do buy this, I don't get nothing from it. I just genuinely like to show people products that I use that are cost effective and can save you a bit of time and money. So let's have a look inside the car and I'll show you how that's came out. So if you look at the door, all the doors have been polished on the inside and then round the bottom. They've come up absolutely beautiful, so as the panels on the inside where there's paint. I always go with the A post all the way down the sill, make that nice and clean, and as you can see up here onto the D post. For me, when someone opens the car, the first thing I want them to think is that is nice, shiny, looks like it's been well looked after. Right, on the interior there's lots of dust in all these nook and crannies. Got the old brush in there and vacuum, polish, and it's come up looking really nice. You can see from the back that looks nice, and obviously the other, I'll show you around the other door. First let's have a look in the boot. Very nice and tidy, nice and clean, and all along here cleaned, no debris or dirt or dust on the inner of the car, on the inner sills. If you have a look at the other door on the passenger side, that is much the same. It's come up looking like it would if you went and seen it in the showroom. That's always the goal. Right, so all of the car is nice and clean. Now I did say the engine bay was pretty clean, but I still cleaned it anyway because there was some oil residue in different places on the panels where you can see paint. So we got all that off and the engine bay is looking absolutely fantastic. Okay, so the idea is when someone comes to view a car, we want it looking really nice. Nice inside the car, nice inside the boot, nice inside the engine bay. And this, obviously, by doing this, when someone comes and views it, it gives them a bit of confidence in that the car looks nice all over, and if the car runs just as good as it looks, then they got the confidence, hopefully, to buy the car. So it just took a few minutes, well 20-30 minutes, to give it a good clean, and yeah, it's looking pretty good, I must say. The car's all ready to go for its MOT, so the next thing to do is send it for its MOT. We're on our way back from the garage, and yes, this little Citroen C1 has now got 12 months MOT, so that's fantastic news. And as soon as we get it home, we'll be putting the car up for sale. So absolutely brilliant, full MOT, and the car's ready to go. This little Citroen C1 has got 75,600 miles on the clock. Little 1 litre engine, cheap to run, cheap to tax, and it's got 12 stamps in the service book and lots of paperwork, receipts, etc. that we got from the auction when we bought the car. So lots of history with it. It's been well looked after. I can imagine the first person that comes to view this is going to have it. That's it for this video. If you stayed this long and watched the video, then great. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Now when we get the next car in, we'll tell you exactly what this car has sold for, because I don't think it's going to stay long. It's around 6 days since we got the car. We have been doing other projects and other things, so it has put us back a little bit, so it's definitely not going to be the other Citroen that went in 4 days. So if you want to find out exactly how much this went for, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next video, because the next video will be sharing with you what we sold the car for and where we are in terms of turning our £1,000 into £5,000. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Cheers.